How's it going, y'all? We're back. This time with another one. Going over page 27 of chapter 3. This is where things finally kick off. And you get to see Celeste finally use the gift she was born with. With this little incantation, she's able to ingest the heart of the Minotaur she took apart on the last page. And with it consuming just enough blood that she can fashion her own armaments and wings out of it. I like to call it the Visage of Selene, which is essentially her namesake. When she does spells like this, it takes everything in her not to go completely feral. Like, her blooded instincts take over. She loses a lot just to keep her wits about her. As you can see here, like, her hair color changes. It's not that it's changing, it's so much that it's forcing like dead hair and nails to grow. Like rapid cell growth regeneration, you know how like your nails get longer if you don't clip them for so often. So essentially that's what happening. And her natural hair color is that cream white, and the red is what she dyes it. So the more white you see, the longer her hair is getting, as well as the effects of letting herself be consumed by her basic instincts. And also, I was recording this through my laptop on OBS as well as on my phone, but the first half of the recording on OBS got messed up, so that's what we're using the camera for now, but eventually it'll switch over to the later half of the render. Yeah, only got a few pages left before I finish this chapter completely, and I can move on to chapter 4 and just keep going on from there. Overall, I'm happy with this page. Like, each one gets better than the last, to me at least. I haven't taken a little break from the, oh, there's a switch, you see it right there. I haven't like drawn stuff in between, figuring out, trying out new rendering methods and all that. Eventually it's going to show out in the book and be like, one page be completely different from the other in terms of how it looks and layout wise. I wonder how I'm going to do the next chapter. I might just do all the inks, color, and rendering at once for each page. Of course, I'm going to do all the thumbs and roughs first, but I don't know. It's all a matter of planning and what headspace I'm going to be when I do that. Plus, I had to figure out what I'm going to do for the cover of this one. I have some ideas so far, but we'll see. I don't want to give too much away. All I can say is expect more blood, viscera, and just that unnerving feeling you get when you're doing something you're not supposed to, or rather you told yourself you wouldn't do, but you have to. Because that's essentially what Celeste is going through right now. In order to push back against Hathor and her brood, she has to fight back by any means necessary. And that's even resorting to tactics that she said she wouldn't do anymore. She says this will be the last time. But we all know this is not the last time. It'll keep happening again and again. The more she finds herself in these predicaments and having to rely on this power, it is her own strength. She just has to come to terms with accepting it. For now, she sees it as a curse rather than her birthright. So she'll keep on using this Visage of Selene for however long she needs to. If it means not going back to that cult that took her independence, her freedom, any chance she had of normalcy. And essentially what kept her family, her brother, her sister, in service to a elder god. When I was lettering, the first thoughts that were running through her head as she bit into the heart, it was sporadic, irrational, beast-like even, just crying out for blood, blood, and more blood. It's been a while since she last fed. She takes Damu, which is essentially a deterrent that nullifies the effects of being born blooded, but it also dulls senses and makes you overall weaker, heavier, and basically pacifies the one that takes it. Having consumed the Minotaur's blood entirely, it unlocks something, one of those baser instincts. It takes a certain amount of resolve to pull yourself back from that. So that's why we see what unfolds before us here. But that's enough of me yapping. As always, thanks you for watching. Be sure to tell your friends, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for the render. And as always, stay rotten. Peace.